Once upon a time, an ordinary man named Jack worked at a small petrol pump in a quiet town. He had big dreams. He wanted to be rich, live in a big house, and drive his favorite car, a black Mercedes-Benz. But dreams don't come easy. Every day, he filled petrol in cars he could only wish for. He smiled at customers, but deep inside, he was hungry for more. For success, for change, for a different life. One day, a shiny black Mercedes-Benz pulled into the petrol pump. Jack's eyes widened, his heart raced. "It's my dream car," he whispered to himself. A well-dressed man stepped out and said politely, "Fill petrol." "Worth $7. Jack couldn't stop staring at the car. He imagined himself behind the wheel living a life far from this dusty petrol station. The man noticed his gaze and asked with a kind smile, "What are you thinking, young man?" Jack hesitated, then said, "Sir, this is my dream car. I want to become successful. I want to own something like this one day." The man paused, then pulled out a visiting card and handed it to Jack. "This is my office address. Come tomorrow, I'll teach you about business." Encouragingly, "If you're willing to work hard, maybe one day you'll have your own Mercedes." Then he got in the car and drove away. Jack looked at the card. At first, his heart was excited, but then fear crept in. What if it's a scam? What if he uses me? What if I fail? He stared at the card one last time, then threw it into the dustbin. And just like that, he threw away his chance. 3 years passed. Jack was still at the petrol pump. Life had not changed. One day, another black Mercedes stopped at the same pump. This time, a different man stepped out. He looked successful. Confident. $7 petrol, please, he said. Jack again admired the car just like before. But this time, the man looked at him and said, "Do you remember? 3 years ago, someone gave you a visiting card at this very pump." Jack was shocked. "Yes, but how do you know?" The man smiled. "Because back then I was working here too as a cleaner. I overheard your conversation with that man. After you left, I picked up the card you threw away." Jack's heart stopped. The man continued. "I called him, met him. He taught me how to start a business. I worked hard and now this Mercedes is mine." He looked into Jack's eyes and said gently, "I wish you had just given it a try. That one chance could have changed everything." Then he drove away. Opportunities don't always knock twice.